Well, it wasn't pretty for the most part. um, yeah, I mean, the early days of that journey were it was sort of like I would just keep my my thoughts to myself for the most part. I mean, under normal circumstances, most people, particularly my peers. I mean, when I was 20 and 21, I was the only person I knew who was that age who was doing what I was doing, and everyone else was just doing the normal sort of 20, 21-year-old thing. So I didn't really have anyone to talk to about it. I was completely devoted to this path. So I spent some time living in Melbourne for a few years, and then in Perth, in Western Australia, for a couple of years. And I was with my ex partner, and we were very kind of isolated socially, and we were kind of like hermits. And I'm kind of used to and quite comfortable living as a hermit, but at the same time, because I never prioritized like the normal things that most people do. I never went and got a full-time job. I never had like a normal kind of a work regime because I just wanted to do this. I just wanted to study and learn and share what I was learning. So I what that meant was that I've lived most of my adult life basically in kind of like what you would call first world poverty. I've never really had any money until a couple of years ago. So it was a journey where it was like you're really tested, you really stripped back to the absolute basics and bare minimum. And I was fortunate to be able to put a roof over my head without having to pay rent for some time. So that was extremely helpful, and that allowed me to spend many hours writing my first book and the other books that are not published yet. So it was a time of kind of like the coal being compressed into diamond. Kind of a very almost ascetic kind of existence, and so a lot of it hasn't been comfortable. I mean, I've been comfortable enough physically, like sheltered and protected and that kind of thing. But a lot of kind of stress and where's the next dollar coming from? How are we gonna put petrol in the car next week? And that was kind of like my normal existence for a long time, just because I chose to go down this road. And the dedication that I've had has been probably pathological, and a lot of people just wouldn't do it.